Well, next minute y'all gonna be a trans talking about a in a dress like this. Okay,
I think Haley was
carry
speaking
on.
from a point of like her worth, because I feel like when I dated the guys I was dating, they would say things sometimes they didn't like, but they always coming back. They always be like, "Oh well, you was right, and I should have listened." And so I get where Haley coming from that point. But I don't. I think Haley needs to realize in this generation, a lot of women don't bring the value that she would probably bring to a relationship. So I don't think a lot of guys gonna agree with her.
Is that patriarchy?
No. I tried to give y'all the definitions of patriarchy, and y'all just want to take it and say what y'all want to say.
I'm,
All right, I
I'm
want to
just
answer.
saying
It's
it
just
could
being
be a,
team
it
too
could
much
be a
But
now.
I
trickle.
do feel
It
like y'all
could be a
gave us
trickle
those
down. So I'm
examples.
just trying to make sure that it ain't a trickle down of it.
So
Y'all gave us that example though. Y'all taught us how not to turn off our emotions and be hard body. We say, shoot, y'all get if that's how y'all avoid getting hurt and dealing with love, why we can't do it too?
that's
Well,
bullshit.
nobody said that y'all
Honey,
couldn't know. I,
Mm,
I don't I don't think that is necessarily a issue for people to do that. Self preservation is a natural instinct.
it looks
So
different when women do it though,
well, it looks
and that's
different
what y'all
because
complain about. Them the women y'all complain about.
I mean, of course, because if men naturally and instinctively act one way and women instinctively and naturally act another way, and we are looking for the opposite of us essentially, because a man doesn't want to be with a woman that acts like a man, and a woman doesn't want to be with a man that acts like a woman. So if we are instinctively going about the natural way of life, then of course. So yeah.
The issue is y'all just think, and this is why I try to tell the men that I date, because the world told y'all, because of the position we were in, y'all just think that these thoughts are specifically for men, and you keep saying thinking like a man. No, it's thinking with no emotion. It's thinking without a care in the
Well,
world.
so
When you
all right,
think
so
without a care, when you think without a care and you're thinking without emotion, you tend to not care about, like she said, the who you have sex with. You don't care how your man feel when you walk out the house in the outfit you wearing. You turned your emotions off. So it looks similar to a man who is not emotionally in tune, emotionally intelligent. He's a hoe. He don't know what he wants. He's going after women and women. He don't even know what he want to be in life because he's not emotionally in tune. And the problem is society and taught y'all that, oh, only men do this when he's not healed. When in reality, now y'all starting to see a whole bunch of unhealed women, and y'all can see it at its finest and at its rawest, because now we don't have men beating our ass like back in the day to keep us in our place. Now y'all can see it. And now since y'all can't beat us to the way y'all want us, now y'all have to actually communicate with us, understand how we feel, and possibly minimize that. But if y'all, that's all I can say. I don't want to keep going, but that's the
All
truth.
right,
what are you talking?
I got to answer this question,
Wait,
and I got
wait, Cloud, wait, man,
go
wait,
ahead,
man.
man.
Let
Go
Yeah,
me
ahead.
because
get, let
Fizz,
me.
like
Go
you,
ahead,
if
man.
you didn't understand that, I don't even know no other way to put it to
No,
you, because
no, listen. So again, the obvious here is
What are
that
you talking about?
the
y'all don't want to hear it though. A lot
wait,
of women,
God,
and a lot of women not
listen.
gonna
Let me
admit it
talk, yo. Let me
because it's
talk.
dead.
Let
But
me
yeah, I'm
That
talk.
sorry.
man cooked.
Let me talk.
He got cooked.
All right. So look. So if we're acknowledging that naturally in society, you don't want a man that acts like a woman, right? That's we know that. If that wasn't the case, then you guys 9 out of 10 to be in a relationship, if not married.
Perfect.
So, um, the I damn near lost my damn thought. All right, so
Oh,
damn, go
Sorry.
ahead, Cloud. I lost my train of thought, man. God damn.
All right.
That's bullshit.
To answer the question, I'm gonna answer it twofold, which is currently in the state I'm at right now. I would say 100% that nah, you're not always gonna have me. Like, my cutoff game is pretty good, and if I feel like you doing something that I'm not appreciating at the point I'm at in life now, you're getting cut off, and that's the end of it. You won't have access to
Oh,
me ever
real.
again for the rest of your life. Now, on the second fold, in my toxic days now, I loved when women thought exactly like how those two women were talking. And the reason why I love that so much, right? is because I was able to play right into their ego to get exactly what I wanted. Because I knew that if I just gave a ex-girl the right amount of attention in her mind, especially if I had a girl, I know that in her mind, she's gonna be like, oh, I still got him. And she was gonna feel herself. And I knew that was gonna lead me exactly to where I wanted, which is to the draws. On top of that, I also used to especially love when women said that they didn't have no emotions, because those are the women who are actually the most emotional, because they don't realize that their quote unquote non-emotional demeanor is an emotional reaction to something. So they like to pretend that they're non-emotional, and those are the women you get lots of easy sex from, because they think that they're somehow getting revenge on somebody or hurting somebody else besides themselves by their actions. So what happens is they lower all the barriers and make it extremely easy for you, and they feel like, oh well, I'm doing something. And it's like, you're not really. What you're doing is you're allowing me to smash you while I have a girl, because you feel like you're in this non-emotional bad bitch stage where you're not emotionally involved somehow. But really what's really gonna happen is I'm gonna get what I want from both of y'all. And eventually 2-3 months down the line, when I keep knocking your socks off, you are going to get emotional and you are going to get in your feelings. And I'm going to be able to manipulate you to exactly where I want to manipulate you to, if I'm in a toxic frame of mind. However, I'm not suggesting that that's what someone should do. However, I'm saying that when I was younger and I didn't have a certain level of emotional intelligence when I was younger. So the way I was looking at it is like, I'm going to get what I want. And there's a lot of men that's how they look at it. So I'm gonna just give it as a warning to women. Y'all might think that mindset is empowering you and making you feel good, but you're really just playing right into our hands.
Yeah, I don't think we agree that that's a right mind frame to have, or a right, mind frame to have. But a lot of those women, we just told you why we do it, or not we, because I don't do that shit. But why they do it is because they turn their feelings off. Some women don't care, like they really don't care. Like the girl with the 3 baby daddies. Some women don't care. So that's the
I
when
don't
men
care.
when you in the mind frame that you was just in, that's how you come across the lady we was just talking about. Them type of women, they attract those type of men, and that's the reason why, like we said, women do what they do. Y'all always want to say men lead, men set the tone until the relationship go wrong. Then y'all say blame the women. What happened to men set the tone? If men set the tone for how society is today, why can't y'all accept the facts and the roles that y'all may have in play into how women acting if y'all set the tone?
Because that's not true. Men set the tone for their woman. Women set the tone for society. Men don't set the tone. Men set the tone for their woman and their family.
Hold on, y'all.
But they only set
If
the
women
tone for
set the
those
tone
who
for
submit to
society,
them.
why is NBA bigger than WNBA? Why is all the men organizations are
We already
significantly
talked
bigger
about that.
and
Because
making
both
more
men
money
and
than?
women would rather watch the NBA.